everybody, Jessie Clifford, Director of Humane Education here at the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. We're going to chat a little bit about our shelter and we'll give you a shelter tour. So here at the Humane Society, we like to say that we are more than just a shelter. Yes, we do our typical dog and cat adoptions and our small exotic adoptions, but we also have a really robust public spay and neuter program where people from the public can bring their animals, and for an affordable price, you can come and get your animals spayed, neutered, you can get them vaccinated, and they can also receive a microchip. We also have an incredible obedience training program here, whether you have a puppy that is 3 months old or a dog that wants to compete in competitive agility. We have classes all in between. We also have an incredible pet therapy program. As you may know, we do Pause to Read at the local library. We're also visiting 3 different hospitals. We visit the Kane Center, and those volunteers are just spectacular because they're out in the community being advocates for the shelter and being advocates for good ownership when it comes to owning animals. We also have an incredible foster program. Our fosters, we wouldn't be able to do what we do at the shelter without fosters. So if we have animals that might need a little TLC outside of the shelter, you would bring that animal into your home, and fostering literally saves lives. We also have 2 thrift stores, and so when we say we're more than a shelter, we really mean it. And so thank you for joining us for our shelter tour. So come on in, let's take a look. One of the things that makes the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast incredibly unique is the fact that we intake and adopt small critters out. So as you can see here, we've got bunnies, guinea pigs, we oftentimes have ferrets, chinchillas, rats, mice, and sometimes we get an occasional bird here. So we are really proud to say that we have a great reputation in rehoming a lot of these small critters. And actually, we have a special interview with Sarah Cornegy in the back, so let's go ahead and take a look. Go.
Hi, my name is Sarah Cornegy. I'm the Animal Care Manager here at the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. I've been working for the shelter for about 15 and a half years. I've seen a lot of things, worked in a lot of different departments. However, now I am managing the back of the house that is anything except for adoptable animals. So we manage all the critters that are going up for adoption, all of our dogs and cats that are looking to go up to adoption, behavior evaluations, help with medical care, and just general processing. So today we're talking about critters or small exotics. Anything that's not a domesticated dog or cat is considered an exotic as far as pets are concerned. So this is a guinea pig, and a guinea pig's special name is called Cavy. So they call them cavies, and they are found normally in the areas mountainous to Asia and the South. So you can find them a lot in Peru, running wild. They're really cute, running all through the hills. So Opal was surrendered because the family no longer had any time. She does have a little friend back here in the cage. Rabbits and guinea pigs are really good in pairs. They're super social, so they do bond quickly to another same species. Hi. So guinea pigs have a lifespan between 5 and 8 years. However, I've had a guinea pig as long as 9.5 years, so it really just depends on your husbandry and your medical care and such. So what she's eating right now it's called a vitamin C tab. Guinea pigs cannot produce their own vitamin C like rabbits can, and other animals that can absorb through the sunlight or through like cows, how they eat their poo. Sometimes it's kind of gross, but that's how they reabsorb their vitamins. So guinea pigs can't. So they get a condition which was going to remind you of pirates. It's called scurvy. The back of their little feet get really, really red, which indicates a vitamin C deficiency. So these guys need supplementation through little biscuits like this or fresh fruits and veggies. A big common misconception is that they sell it at the pet stores is a dropper of liquid vitamin C that you put in their water. The problem with that is that the guinea pig doesn't care for the taste of the vitamin C. They'll actually associate that with water in general, and they'll stop drinking. So we just want to keep them on a really good pellet diet, fresh hay, fresh water, and then lots of approved fruits and veggies. And Google is your friend. Just look up a little sheet and it can tell you exactly what fruits and veggies are available for them. Okay, so what we have here is Opal and Smudge in their little habitat while they're here at our shelter with us. So just to go over a couple basic things, we have their food dish, these nice ceramic ones. They're really great. They like to pick up dishes and throw them around because they're fun to do those things. So this one's nice and heavy and easy for them to get in and get their pellets. We also have a low-sided litter box with hay inside, and there's a puppy pee pad at the bottom. Now you want to make sure that your critters are not chewing on the puppy pee pad. You want to make sure it's really flat at the bottom. It's used for absorption only. And you put hay on top. As weird as it is, rabbits and guinea pigs will urinate and defecate where they eat in the hay, but they will not eat soiled food. So it means there's some poo and some pee in the one corner, and then not at the front. That's where they're eating. And this is also great for potty training and helping keep their cages clean. Got a nice little fleecy here, and then a little towel underneath. Fleece does not absorb moisture, so if they wee on this, it goes right through and absorbs onto the towel itself, so it keeps their feet nice and dry. They also are predatory animals, so they are used to being hunted for food. So this is a great place for them to hide and feel safe and help with any drafts or anything that is in the air conditioning. These guys are super social and really sweet. Yes, you are, little Smudge. And then we've got a water bottle here, which is low enough for them to reach it when we shut the door. You can see, and it's filled with fresh filtered water. Something that you need to be very mindful of is our normal tap water has a lot of minerals and deposits in it, and this is actually a little ball bearing spring. So the actual mechanism inside can get stuck with a lot of calcium deposits, and it will not allow that ball bearing to move, and thus you won't get any water out of it. So you'll think that your guinea pigs aren't drinking or they're not getting any water. So fresh filtered water is best when you're utilizing water bottles. Other than that, you can just use a water dish that's lower.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's shelter tour. For more information on the programs and services that we provide to the community, as well as how to become a volunteer, please visit our website at www.hstc1.org. OBJ, what do you think?